Are you looking to land your first brand deal but not sure where to start? Don't worry. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 things that you can be doing to help you land brand deals as a micro creator so you can monetize your content and grow your creator business. Welcome to Social Blue Book. My name is Tiffany Day, and on this channel, I help you elevate your skill set and unleash your full potential to become a professional content creator. Now, your subscriber count does not depict when you can become a professional creator, which means you can start your journey towards being a professional even if you're a micro creator. So before I tell you those 5 things that'll help you land more brand deals, let's go over what a micro creator actually is. A micro creator is someone who has a smaller but highly engaged audience on social media, typically with less than 100,000 followers. These creators may not have a massive following, but they often have a dedicated and loyal audience who trusts the recommendation and values their content. This is why brands love working with micro creators, because they can reach a highly targeted and engaged audience, which often leads to a higher ROI or return on investment for the brand. So, if you are a micro creator and you want to work with brands through sponsorships, there are a few things that you can do, including tip number 1, which is build your own personal brand. Building your own personal brand means defining your niche, establishing your unique voice and style, and creating high quality content that resonates with your audience. When doing this, you want to make sure your social media profiles are consistent and professional. Of course, this does not mean you only have to talk about one topic on your channel, as this does not work for every niche. For example, lifestyle creators are able to have a wider variety of content pillars on their platforms, as they're sharing how they personally live their life. But when they do this, they tie everything together with an overall theme, such as college life, motherhood, sustainable living, or even van life. Then you do have highly niche creators, such as those in sports, fitness, or even finance. But building your brand around consistency will help you attract that targeted and engaged audience that brands are looking for, which leads to more and higher paying brand deals. Of course, when you are building your personal brand, you want to focus on tip number 2, which is very important, and that's getting to know your audience. Again, brands are looking for creators who have a highly engaged and targeted audience. So it's essential to understand who your target audience is and what they want from your content. So when you're first establishing your audience, you'll want to think about your niche and the topics you'll be discussing, and then you'll create an audience profile, also known as an avatar, that represents the people who would be interested in the content that you create. For example, if you're a college lifestyle vlogger, you'll most likely attract an audience who is also in college. So you'll want to think about what their age range is, some pain points that they may experience in college, so that you can help them through that, as well as the things that they may enjoy, so that you can create content around those topics as well. Once you've started creating content, you'll need to continue to do research to see who your target audience actually is. And you can do this by using your analytics and other tools to track your engagement, your audience demographics, and your audience interest, so that you can create more content that speaks directly to their needs and their interest, which is going to build higher engagement that brands love. You'll also need to use your analytics for tip number 3, which is to build a media kit. So your media kit is a creator's resume, and this will help you showcase your brand, reach, and engagement metrics to potential brands so that you can land brand sponsorships. Now, it's important to make sure your media kit is well designed and showcases your brand in the best possible light. You'll also want to make sure you include information such as bio, your social media insights, content example, testimonials of past brands that you've worked with, and your contact information. Now, you can include your rates, but from experience, it's best to customize your rates and send a rate card after you've talked with a brand and received all the details of the campaign. Now, having a media kit with this information will help brands understand your value and determine if you're a good fit for their current or upcoming campaign. Something else that helps you land brand deals, and something a lot of creators don't do, is tip number 4, which is to engage with brands online before you pitch to them. Engaging with brands on social media by liking, commenting, and sharing their post can help you build relationships with brands and get noticed by their marketing department. This tip will also increase the likelihood of getting a yes when you send a pitch email to a brand, since the marketing department has already gotten to know you. When engaging with brands, you want to make sure that you leave comments that are genuine and add value to the conversation. Brands love creators who are authentic and engage with their community, but they'll generally ignore anything that seems too generic or even spammy. So something I personally like to do is I turn on push notifications for the brands that I plan to work with. This allows me to leave a genuine comment and engage with a brand early on so that my engagement is more likely to be noticed since I'm notified as soon as they post. Of course, once you've done this, you can move on to tip number 5, which is to reach out to the brand and pitch to them for a brand sponsorship. Now I know, this can be scary for creators, but I promise, you'll become more comfortable the more often that you do it. And something to remember is that you're not always going to hear a yes. But if a brand does tell you no, do not take it personally. There are many reasons why a brand may say no, and a majority of them have nothing to do with you. If I get a no, I like to send a thank you email and ask the brand for feedback on why I wasn't a good fit for their campaign. This allows me to know what to work on so I can pitch to them again when I hit the requirements in the future. Another thing to note is when pitching to the brand, the email needs to feel personalized. So make sure you know who you're sending the email to in their marketing department and write their name in the greeting and/or subject line. You also want to avoid talking about yourself the whole time. Remember, you're a bridge between the brand and your audience. So really showcase who your audience is, why it's a good fit for the brand, and what you can do for the brand to help them in the next campaign. To recap, the best way to land brand deals as a micro creator is by building your personal brand, getting to know who your audience is, making a media kit, engaging with brands on their socials, and pitching to brands directly through email. Remember to be patient, persistent, and always stay true to your brand and your values. Because with hard work and dedication, you can turn a passion into a profitable career. And for more help on how to monetize your creator business, make sure to join us on Discord. I'll leave the link in the description box below. My name is Tiffany Day, and I'll see you in the next video.